Hey, Gen Xer here. How's everybody doing? A lot of stuff going on with the uh, economy right now, as I'm sure everybody knows. So it's what I wanted to try to focus on today with this video is how can I take my 20 plus years experience in both B2B and B2C sales. I've had a pretty successful career so far. And I do say so far because there's a lot of years left in me, of course. But I want to try to provide some insights in how salespeople can take advantage of the economic downturn and actually ramp up their sales efforts in order to help them continue to be successful in a downturn like we're currently in. So I've got about 6 or 7 different bullet points that I want to relay to you to ultimately try to help you and to continue to be a good salesperson during this economic downturn. So the first one, identify emerging trends. What's trending right now? Is it the housing market? Is it a good time to start looking at buying pre-foreclosures? Is a emerging trend downturn in automobile repossessions? Is this particularly a good time to start thinking about maybe, flipping some cars or like houses, flipping some houses? You can start to buy stuff pretty cheap right now. Anytime that economy starts to take a downturn, of course, your defaults are going to increase. They're going to go up, which means unfortunately people might lose their houses, people might lose their cars. But during COVID and everything like that, all this money started coming into the economy. People getting money hand over fist. I can buy this, I can afford that. And banks were giving them the money up to 100, 150, 160% of loan value. Banks were lending these people. Shame, shame, shame on you bankers, and you know it. You caused this mess. So now it's time for us as salespeople to take advantage of it. So identify those emerging trends. Secondly, maybe adapt your pricing and promotions. Consider adjusting your pricing strategy to remain competitive. A lot of companies are going to start saying, well, sales are down. How can I increase my sales numbers? Price is always one of them. That's the first thing that people target is price normally anytime that we're facing a downturn in markets like this and sales dropping. So look at promoting in a new pricing structure, whether it be, if you're doing month to month, how can you adapt your pricing from a monthly standpoint? But it doesn't always have to evolve around price. Boost your value. Make it seem like it's worth more while costing your target audience less. Third, customer relationships. Your relationships as a salesperson, relationships has always been key. The stronger the relationship, the longer the business relationship. So focus on building and strengthening those relationships with your existing customers. Build on that. Expand on it. Pick up your referral base based on the existing relationship with your customer. And if you feel like that your existing relationship with your client is on the rocks or a little iffy, dig deep, have a conversation with that client to find out why it's on the rocks. Until you find out what the challenge is, you will not be able to strengthen that relationship. So identify what that challenge is with that particular client that you feel the relationship may be on the rocks with. Tailoring your message. Okay, craft your sales message to address these particular pain points and challenges that customers are currently facing with this economic downturn. That goes back to identifying the challenge with building those relationships. Okay. Tailor your message, craft it around those particular pain points, and expand on it to other businesses or consumers that may be experiencing the same challenges that existing clients are facing. Back to value. Okay, emphasize the value and ROI that they're generating with your particular business or with the particular solution that your clients are currently using, and what other future clients or current prospects, okay, are facing those challenges. So emphasize your value and what the return on that investment is going to mean for them, not only in the short term, but also the long term. In my experience, focusing on the short term generates the long term relationship. Okay, so really place an emphasis on on the value of your solution or products that you're selling, what kind of ROI it's going to generate for the existing client or for the prospects in your pipeline right now. Focus on industries and niches. Okay, niches are usually always real good for getting your foot in the door. Okay, identify that niche. Let's say, in the automotive industry, okay, the current niche is technology, all right? But at the same token, if you're reading, current articles on what's happening with automotive right now, tech is up, but the quality of the rest of the car is down. Um, certain industries might be less affected by an economic downturn or even experience growth. Identify these industries or niches and tailor your sales efforts towards them. And the last one, building trust. This isn't actually the last one. I've got one more. Building trust. How do you build trust with your existing clients and with your prospects in your pipeline? The trust comes down to facts. How have you helped other companies or other consumers with your solutions or your products? Identify that, okay? And that will build your trust. Factual, data, results. That's how you build trust, okay? Now, the last one I really wanted to emphasize on is, I've got a lot of years in sales. I've worked in multiple industries, but I still find myself needing to advance my skills, keeping up with the current trends, keeping up with how people relate to sales. There's all kinds of different sales methodologies out there, and I've studied a good number of them. And we can always take bits and pieces out of those different sales methodologies in order to enhance our skills. Okay. So make sure you're up on industry trends. Make sure that you're up on your skills. Make sure that you're building current relationships. Make sure that you're expanding on those relationships to identify potential prospects and go after it. Never stop. Just keep going. You're going to continue to get a lot of no's, but every now and then you're going to get that one yes. Okay. So hopefully this helps, and love to have you subscribe to more and place any comments and advice that you may have also right below there. All right. Talk to you soon. See ya.